Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya. There's a lot more video coming out of Buffalo, and when the police had arrested the white supremacist terrorist by the name of Payton Gendron, I want you to watch how they're treating him. Because remember, he just came out of a grocery store with a Bushmaster rifle that had the N-word written on it, live streamed all of this, his killing of all these black people. And I want you to watch how the police is arresting him. Let's roll that clip.
Yeah, he shot a lot of people on tops. A young white boy too.
There's a lot of people dead in there.
Hell yeah. He shot a lot of people up in there. Oh my God. Yeah, he shot a lot of people in there. Oh my God. Wow. He a terrorist or something. Yo, he gotta be a terrorist. Oh my God, he shot so many people in there. Wow. Yo. Oh. Wow. Wow. Walk in, man. That nigga almost shot me, man.
Yeah. You see how they're arresting him? They arrested him like the store called on him because he was trespassing, or maybe he was shoplifting. That's how they're arresting him and treating him. They're not treating him like the mass murderer that he is. They're not treating him like that at all. And remember, when the police came up, he still had the gun in his hand. Now, it gives them, according to what they tell us, right? They have every right to shoot you down because you are a threat to their life. How is it, ladies and gentlemen, that when a white supremacist have a gun after a mass murder, the police are never threatened at all? The police never fear for their lives. Even if they commit mass murder, they never fear for their lives at all. But when it's an unarmed black person who didn't do nothing at all like that, they always in fear of their life. Always in fear. Let's call it what it is. When they see you, that fear of my life is an excuse that they can legally use to kill black people indiscriminately. But they never say they in fear of their life with their own. Understand? I remember when that fear of my life came into about, because they didn't used to always say that. And I remember when they started saying it over and over, every time they would gun down an unarmed black person, they would say, well, I was in fear of my life. Every single time. But they're never in fear of their life when a white supremacist terrorist do something. They never in fear of that at all. With the gun in their hand, they're never in fear. These people in this country and society, they are not here to try to protect the black man and black woman of America. They're treating him, as I stated before, like he was trespassing or shoplifting. You saw the video. They wasn't apprehensive around him. Nothing. They didn't slam him on the ground. They didn't tase him. They didn't beat him. They didn't do anything like that. Didn't even shoot him. Didn't do nothing. And he's going through his pockets and just doing like a regular arrest. Well, I mean, what they did? They took him to Burger King too. Let him get him a double Whopper with cheese before he went to jail. Did they do that? Because it looked like that's a might well they should have did when they arrested him. With the gun in his hand, we shouldn't even be talking about him in jail right now. It's amazing how All this police training comes into play when it comes to the white supremacists. When it comes to black people, oh, we need training. You don't need training. You're trained when they black, let's kill them. When they white, we got to save them. We can't do that to them. You understand? That's the sickening part about this whole thing. Horrible, horrible, horrible. You know, this community is still suffering, going through it, and nothing is being done at all at the state level or even at the federal level. Nothing. And I'll get a little bit more into that when I talk about Biden when he finally showed up to Buffalo. But let me know what you think in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, you know, about this. I mean, the way they're arresting him, I mean, it's just sickening to the core. But we watched how George Floyd was arrested. George Floyd killed nobody. George Floyd didn't kill anybody. Philando Castile, he didn't kill nobody. Michael Brown, he didn't kill anyone. Sam DuBose didn't kill anyone. Walter Scott didn't kill anyone. Corinne Gaines, she killed no one. None of these people I mentioned killed a soul. And all these people that I mentioned are dead at the hands of the race soldier. But every time these white supremacist terrorists do something, they get taken alive, not a scratch on them. Not a scratch at all. And that's what we got to keep calling out, ladies and gentlemen. We got to keep calling out that unwritten rule that these race soldiers have where white lives matter and nobody else's lives matter at all, and it's shown in the way they police. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store.